Every year, our local Texas church spends hundreds of thousands of dollars on missions to build and support church communities around the world. In the past 10 years, we have spent over $1 million in this endeavor. These missions have been funded each year through generous donations from businesses and individuals in our Texas church. The church recently suffered a large unexpected expense, forcing us to reallocate critical mission funds, driving the budget to near extinction. Being forced to say no to those in need is not an option. But what can we do about it? It's not enough to scrape together a budget 1 year at a time only to have it immediately drained on airline tickets, hotel rooms, or unexpected emergencies. Instead of random fund drives, there has to be something we can do that's sustainable, even generational, dedicated to service whenever and wherever the need arises. So, we've made a plan. But first, let's rewind the clock to the beginning of last year. Last spring, Heritage Youth Missions aspired to help solve the problem, hosting our first ever fundraiser event where each contributor donated to the cause with amounts as small as $10 to several $100s. We stood astonished as the total began to soar, climbing closer and closer to our goal. Then came the moment none of us will ever forget. Shouts of disbelief and joy erupted as the screen flashed our goal, $100,000. And then it kept climbing. The feeling in the room was electric, filled with jubilant celebration at the generosity dedicated to such service. Word spread, and soon donations from parents, grandparents, friends, neighbors, and like-minded believers all around the world began pouring in. By the end of the evening, we had raised over $220,000. So what have we done with that money? We have not spent it. A group of local investors and business owners volunteered to oversee investments. Through sweat equity, collaboration, and generous work, we have renovated, cleaned, built, and invested in multiple properties, houses, and projects, growing the original fund to over $550,000. And we're not stopping there. Our strategy is simple. We will host an annual fundraiser, vigorously investing with an initial goal of raising $5 million. The $5 million is a seed fund we will never spend directly. Eventually, we will be investing this amount into long-term investments with a stable annual return. A portion will be going to grow the seed fund, with the rest going directly to missions. This means more service and more lives impacted all around the world. Your contribution is part of a permanent solution making this possible. Year one, we saw growth from $0 to over $550,000. What will next year look like? Join the global movement to raise $5 million.